Listen, my child, you say to me, I am the voice of your history. Be not afraid. You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch.
Okay, so wonder, well, what's the well been up to lately? And I went over to my friend Karen's house tonight for a game night, and there were 4 of us. Karen's daughter Rose and Rose's girlfriend Snix. And I was telling some story or saying something about Don, and I said the number 6 just in the story. And then Karen rolled all these 6s, and it was just like, whoa, that's a interesting coincidence. And then Snix went, and we were like, oh, is Don gonna, come on, Don? And so then she rolled, and it was like another, like, boom, like 5 5s. I think Karen rolled 6s, and then I think Snix was rolling 5s. And I was doing it and rolling all the numbers, 4s or whatever it was that I was trying to get. We were playing Yahtzee. And then Karen's daughter, Rose, was going to go, and her girlfriend was like, oh, you don't really believe in Don, do you? And Rose was like, I didn't say I don't believe, but she totally didn't. And so she totally had that vibe. And then she rolled, and it was like nothing. And it was just like, okay, you didn't say anything to Don. And then for probably, the next 15 minutes, we were kind of playing, with, come on, Don. And I could tell that he was starting to favor Snix. And every now and then she'd be like, come on, Don, I need something. And then she'd get it. But then I guess probably about a half hour elapsed, and we were just playing and talking about other things. And then we were like wrapping it up. And Karen and I were talking, and Snix just started laughing because she had rolled, and Karen and I weren't even paying attention, and she had a private conversation going. So it was her 3rd roll, and she was like, come on, Yahtzee. And then she said, come on, Don, or said something like Don, and just sort of like whispered it into the dice cup. And then she rolled a 6, and she was just like, oh my God, he's here. And so the fact that he was so much a part of the night, even like when we were all leaving and we were talking about Don as though he were a guest, and that we'll have to invite him over again. And the idea that his spirit is so quickly like connecting with us, playing with us, shows that something is going on. And so I'm gonna, obviously really pay attention, because Don's been a big part of my magic, and he said that he was gonna help me. And so the idea that he is so close and partying with my friends up here, it's a good sign. So that's what the well's been up to lately. I'm impressed. You're doing good, well. We love ya. You definitely have heart and soul. Absolutely. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Nana has brought us the plumed serpent. Good morning, everyone. And so as I'm sitting here drinking my cup of joe, just marveling in the gracefulness of my creation and allowing the scales of balance to teach me while I'm watching this seeming a Jedi master from Star Wars teach me about ebb and flow and grace and motion. And one of the things that my eye is being drawn to is the difference between my reflection inside the concave broken piece of the glass ornament. I'm upside down. But in the green emerald portals here, I'm right side up. And so that makes me contemplate the idea of maybe the exit to the cage is in our perception somehow. So if we view the world around us as circular, then we are inside the creation. But if we view it as concave, we are on the outside looking in and right side up. Okay, unpack that if you can. So after her little dance, she just left. So I'm sensing I'm supposed to do something more magical. I guess we're supposed to give the offering to the wolf, to appease the wolf. Maybe that's what the intention was. My little magician cat, Ellie. Okay. Thank you for your spirit. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you.
Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? We are standing by a wishing well. Make a wish into the well. That's all you have to do.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I see you.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side.
lost on a painted sky where the clouds are hung for the poet's eye. You may find him if you may find him there on a distant shore by the wings of dreams through an open door.